Distinguished chief guest of today's function, that is the 4th graduation ceremony of Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology, Honorable Sri Sanjay Kirloskar, Chairman and Managing Director, Kirloskar Brothers Limited, Pune. Whenever we take a review, read or write the history of industrialization in India in general and Maharashtra in particular, and more particularly in Western Maharashtra, we have to take the first name of Kirloskar Brothers, and then the remaining review we will have to take, because they are the trendsetters, they are the pioneers in the field of this industry, and we are very fortunate to have such an extraordinary personality amongst us on this occasion of this 4th graduation ceremony. The visionary leader of RIT, the chairman of BOG, a very resourceful person, Honorable Bhagat Singh Dada Patil. For the last 25 years, whom we have been seeing as a very active, I don't call him politician, but statesman par excellence. He is not merely a politician, but he is a statesman on the line of Yashwantrao Chavan and Sharad Pawar and the other leaders. The minister very dynamic minister, former minister for finance and also rural development, Honorable Jayantraoji Patil. Equally dynamic director of RIT, who has occupied so many positions on national and international level and showed a right path to the graduates of this institute, Madam Sushma Kulkarni. The members sitting before me, distinguished members, Principal R.D. Sawant, Secretary of Kasegaon Education Society, Sri Shambrao Anna, member of BOG, and all esteemed members of Academic Council, Board of Studies, faculties, invited guests, graduating students, their parents, and ladies and gentlemen. I am really very proud and privileged to be in the company of such luminaries on the dais and equally luminary senior most faculty members, guests sitting before me. When I was listening to the progress made by this RIT in the last 35 years, when the college started in 1983, at that time for the first time, the then government of Maharashtra, they brought in this system of non-grant colleges, especially for professional colleges. Before that, our students used to go either to Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh or to North India for graduating themselves in professional faculties, engineering, medical, pharmacy and other faculties. But after 1983, once the government took the decision, the picture of Maharashtra started changing. You know very well that especially when we take the example of Shivaji University, when in 1983 only 2 or 3 engineering colleges were there, and those were run by government. One is Walchand College and Government College Karad. Today the picture has totally changed. We have 37, 38 engineering colleges, and almost all students who want to take admission for engineering, they get admission. That is the mammoth rise in these colleges of engineering, pharmacy and other professional colleges. When I visited this college in 2011 as a member of this committee for autonomy, I remember those days, that year, and today I remember today what I seen in the morning, there is a sea change, friends. Tremendous change is there. The leadership is here, sitting here, the faculty is sitting before me, and the students are waiting for taking their degrees. When all these stakeholders of education come together, what they can do? Several laurels they have brought to the institution. National, international laurels, so many feathers in the cap of RIT, added by direct from the management, director, teachers, faculty members, and also students. What we saw in the morning, the projects, really wonderful projects prepared by the students. Patents they have filed. So many MOUs the institute has brought in vogue. Students have secured gold medals, they have secured research scholarships, and they are doing their work very faithfully, very sincerely, working very hard. This is a very beautiful picture of RIT that I am seeing today. What is more important is that RIT has got A grade in NAC accreditation. And MHRD's madam has told you, National Institutional Ranking Framework, nearly 600 universities and institutes had applied for the ranking, and out of that ranking, RIT is 75th, national level, 7th on state level, and 1st in Shivaji University. And when the NAC peer team came, I also visited here as a member of the Shivaji University. I told them that RIT is not one of the best colleges, but I said RIT is the best college in our university. I didn't say one of the, I said best college. Now you have been doing very well as a acting Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University. I must congratulate you. But when doing this, I would like to take, within 2 minutes I will sum up. What is the position of we are nowadays, especially the industry people and the institutes? Because of lack of interaction, there has been a gap, a bridge. We have to bridge between the quality and quantity. I said so many times that when the education system in India was started, higher education especially, in 1857, first 3 universities were set up by British government. Mumbai University, Kolkata University, and Madras University, Chennai we call them. And in 1857, these 3 universities had only 27 colleges in entire India. 70% colleges were of arts faculty. In our Maharashtra in 1857, Mumbai University, we had only 9 colleges. Rajaram College was established in 1880, was the 10th college. Today the picture has very dramatically changed. After 1857, in 1947 we got freedom. During these 90 years, the universities from 3 universities became 20. And from 27 colleges became 500. And today, after independence, when Indian government took charge and they concentrated on higher education, in 1968, new government policy came into vogue and they gave stress on technology, science and technology. But without much youth, because we didn't have infrastructure, we didn't have money to open the colleges, and we didn't give permission to private institutions to open such colleges. Only a few government colleges, they were being run by government, but not very good, up to the mark. Today Indian education system is the second largest system in the world. We have 790 universities and more than 43,000 colleges. And the GER, what we call gross enrollment ratio of higher education, is 25%. 25% is of Maharashtra and 23% of national level. Here also Maharashtra is ahead of center, national level. I always remember some 4 lines of Senapati Bapat, who used to say, Maharashtra mele, tari Rashtra mele, Maratha vina Rashtra gada na chale. Maharashtra is very, very powerful state right from the beginning. Historical, we have history, tremendous history. And here also we are ahead of national level. We are 25% and national level the GR is 23.7%. But when this is happening, why I am telling you this? When this is happening, 789 universities, not a single university figures in the first 200 topmost universities. Now Kirloskar sir is on the body of this MIT, Massachusetts, and that is number 1 in 200 colleges, world ranking. Why not in India we could do this? Because of the lack of quality of education that we impart in universities. Means qualitatively, quantitatively we are growing fast. We are fulfilling the dream of our former President Abdul Kalam, who has said in his Vision 2020 that India will become the most developed nation by 2020 when the GR reaches 30%. And we are reaching to the GR of 30%. But qualitatively at the same time we are going down. And I expect from RIT that you are taking care of this quality. You are producing the students of quality. You are seeing the dream of becoming deemed university. It's a very good thing, excellent thing. Definitely you will get that status also. But think of and try. We have to try and try. Because once when Napoleon Bonaparte had said nothing is impossible in the world, or impossible is a word to be found in the dictionary of fools alone. When there was French Revolution, Louis XVI was ruling France. All common people came together and killed Louis because he was very torturous. He exploited the people. When the crown of France was lying in the dust because he was guillotined, he was beheaded. And then Napoleon came, born in a very ordinary family. He took the crown and kept on his head. He said, his famous sentence, the crown of France was lying in the dust. I picked it up with the point of my sword and kept on my head. Nobody dared ask me why you are taking that crown. Because crowns were to be used only by the people born in royal families. Napoleon Bonaparte was not born in royal family. And there he said that impossible is a word to be found in the dictionary of fools. Nothing is impossible. And so I request Madam, our beloved leader, Jayant Rao ji, Bhagat Singh ji, that you try and try again and again, I think, to be the first institute to be included in the first top ranking 200 universities in the world. For that, on behalf of the university, I give you best wishes. I also congratulate the students who are getting degrees today. You are entering into a new world. The entire horizon is yours. Now you have choices. And on this occasion, you have a proper person to guide you, who is an industrial icon in. We are very proud because we are Maharashtrian and Kirloskar family is a Maharashtrian family. Very few Maharashtrian people are there on the national, international level in industry. Otherwise, all people we see, North Indian, Gujarati or Rajasthani, they are there. Only few, 2 or 3 families, and that too from Western Maharashtra. Maybe because of Yashwantrao Chavan, the first chief minister of Maharashtra. But these families, they are deeply rooted in the soil of Maharashtra. They will never forget. They are always ready to help you. I once again congratulate the institute, all the stakeholders of institute in general, and the students who are getting their degrees in particular, and conclude my speech. Thank you very much.